All right, everyone. So we have an update on how long Triple H wants Raw to be every week. So according to Cultaholic Wrestling, citing the Wrestling Observer newsletter, they said this: Triple H is reporting looking at 2.5 hours as the sweet spot run time for Raw every week. So he wants it to be around 2.5 hours. And I think, this is a good spot. Now, obviously, you're probably gonna have some that are a little bit over, a little bit under, but I think this is a good sweet spot because I do think sometimes these shows, I think with SmackDown, with Raw, when they're 3 hours, it just feels like there's sometimes filler in there that doesn't need to be in there. And I think it really overall takes away from the show when it's too long. I have no problem with watching 3, 4 hours of wrestling when everything in there is stuff that's really good, or at least has a chance to be really good. But I think sometimes when you watch, these weekly shows, you see, oh, yeah, this was in there because I had to get to 3 hours. And with the flexibility Netflix gives you, 2.5 hours, that feels like a good sweet spot. If you need to, you go over just a slight bit. But if there's nothing that you need to have in there extra, you can go under a little bit too. And so I'm happy that Triple H is, kind of recognizing this because sometimes, the short and sweet, right? Just give us everything that we want in there. And you can still have those opportunities for the younger superstars or the up and coming superstars to give their chances and, and show what they could do. But I feel like sometimes there's just too much of it, and then that really drags everything else down because now you're sitting there knowing that every time you turn on Raw, oh, maybe there's going to be a few matches or a few segments that I don't really care about, and that kind of, it just drags the show down. So I'm happy that this is what Triple H thinks. But put in the comment section below, what do you think? Am I right on this? Am I wrong on this? Put that in the comments section below.